Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome. It is 9:05 p.m. here in Tokyo, Japan, and I promised I'd come back live to address some questions that were addressed earlier today. There's been a lot of talk lately about the whole Suica and Pasmo and the IC card thing that's going on, and there's been panic, and there's just been a lot of unsurety, and I want to try to help with some of that. I recently put out a video that shows everybody exactly how to get your Suica card and your Pasmo card and how to do all that stuff. And then 2 days later, the Japan came out and said, no, we're not gonna issue any new IC cards. No, not registered, not regular, nothing. We're not going to issue any new IC cards. So everybody kind of went into this frenzy and panic, like, oh no, we're going to have to do things old school way and buy our tickets and everything. And I was like, I don't know, man. So anyway, I want to hear talk a little bit about that. Just so you know, if you have traveled to Japan before and you've hung on to your Suica or Pasmo card, your IC card, you're good to go. You got nothing to worry about. Just come back, recharge it, and you should be just good to go. And everything should be just fine. If you are coming here for the first time and you do not have a card, you're actually in luck. So things are actually not as bad as what they seem. So I'm here to set you at ease, and the news that I've got for you is good news. And let's see if I can pull this up for you. Just the other day, they came out and they've said that come on, pop up, pop up, clean for me. They've shown that. The sale of Pasmo and Suica cards is suspended except for tourists. So if you do not live here, you're actually the ones that are in luck. And really all you're going to have to do is you're just going to have to show your passport. It's not as simple as just going to the kiosk and getting your card with some cash like I've shown in the videos and everything, which has been really easy in the past. You are going to have to go to a desk and you're going to have to show your passport and show that, hey, I'm not a resident here, and they will issue you a Pasmo passport. If you go to a passport, a Pasmo desk, which would be like at Haneda would be the KQ line, and you would get a Pasmo passport, yeah, and I've got the website here. If you go into the description, you can pull up exactly what I'm looking at right here, and it'll show you what you got to do and where you got to go to get it. Let's see, let's pull up the next one here. Actually, this is the Pasmo site, and this will show you exactly where you got to go to get that. Let's see. Am I interacting? There we go. No, I'm not. 1 second. I'll figure this thing out yet. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so what you're going to do if you want the Pasmo, you could go to, the site will show you exactly where you need to go. There's a few places that you can get the Pasmo passport, KQ, if you go to Haneda, you can get it at Haneda Airport, the Shinagawa Station. I think there's 20 some locations where you can get this. Obviously, getting at the airport would probably be the easiest to get your passport. And it is 1,500 yen. So they say they're waiving the 500 yen issue fee. To me, yeah, but you're going to pay 1,500 yen, and that of course is applied to your balance. But the thing is, it expires after 28 days. So if you're here longer than 28 days, this is not going to be the thing for you. But if you're here less than 28 days, it'll work out fine. But the thing that is different about this card is you do not get a refund. On the old Pasmo card, you would get a refund and you get your money back. On this one, you're going to have to, unless you're not concerned about it, well, yeah, you're going to run out of money. You can't renew it. So you want to make sure you budget your travel accordingly. So anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on with the Pasmo card. And so yeah, you're gonna pay 1,500 yen, and after your 28 days or your 2 weeks or whatever it is, you're just done. Whatever's left on your card is what's left on your card. You don't get that back. You don't get it, any refund. So that's what you got going on. The same thing is going to be true of Suica. And I pull that up here. And Suica's got a similar situation. The Welcome Suica card, it's also 28 days. You're going to pay for the card. You pay up front, and there is no refund at the end of it. So again, just budget accordingly. And again, the links for these are the Pasmo and Suica options are going to be in the description, and it'll tell you where you can pick up your cards. I think Pasmo had more options for where you could actually get your card. So you don't have to go to you can. Yeah, I think Suica was more actually restricted to the airports, around the airports. I could be wrong on that, but check the sites. They're in the description. Just check it out for yourself. As I tell everybody, do your research. Don't rely on guys like me or Joe Schmo to tell you how to do Japan. Do Japan on your terms. So, but that's the thing. Now I see here Mustache 1406, he made a comment here that he used the Apple Wallet, and you can and charge it up on his phone. Now that is a perfectly good option. However, it does not work on everybody's phone. I have a Japanese phone, but I cannot personally take advantage of it because my credit card is an American International card, and for some reason or another, it doesn't like that. So I am not able to take advantage of it. I guess if I got a local credit card or from another country or something, it might work. Maybe it's just the fact that I use a Visa card. I'm not sure what it is, but not everybody can take advantage of this. But another thing I want to warn you guys about is there is also there's the Suica mobile app that's out there, and it's also you can go to their website and load it up on your phone, and supposedly you're supposed to be able to go through the train stations just like as if you have a card. However, there is a problem, and Japan has known about this, and actually JR has known about this problem, that there is a scam going out on there, and their site has been hacked. And for some reason or another, this has been going on for quite a while, and it's still not fixed. And I didn't know about this, and just yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday, the day before, I tried to use this, and I'm like, well, shoot, let me just check this out for my viewers. And I went on there, and I loaded up my credit card information, and it kept saying it's declined, and it didn't work. And the very next morning, I woke up, and it had I got an alert on my phone saying that my credit card had been hacked and it had been used fraudulently. And I'm like, well, there's no coincidence there. I know I hadn't used my credit card for anything silly other than that. And so the very next day, yeah, I got my card hacked, and unfortunately I had to close my account, and it's a big hassle. So I got to wait a week or so. So be very careful. I tell you that for this reason. Be very, very careful where you put your credit card information. And it was my fault. I made the mistake of putting it into a website. But if you put it into the app, you should be relatively safe if you download the app. So I made a mistake. Fortunately, I've got very good security on my cards, and hopefully you guys do too. So anyway, you should be just fine with that. Other than that, that's really all I've got as far as the Suica cards. I hope that can set you guys at ease a little bit as far as the cards go. And getting around Japan. So yeah, there was this big panic and everything, but now it looks like everything's going to be okay. You'll get your 28-day passport, Pasmo passport, or your Welcome Suica, and you should be just fine with that. Just budget how much you spend on it. Don't put 20,000 yen on it, and and when you leave here, you've still got 150 or you got 15,000 yen on it, and you can't get a refund on that. So, what you put on it, make sure you use it. So other than that, yeah, just be careful with what you do. Budget yourself and be careful with your credit card numbers. Now, other than that, that's really all I've got. If you're coming to Japan, somebody commented the other day, hey, we're coming to Japan next week. I gotta feel, I hope everything's gonna be okay with that respect because, yeah, we got a little bit of a typhoon on our way. So far, it doesn't look like Tokyo is gonna be in any damage, but the southern part of Japan is definitely not gonna be too happy next week. So if you're on your way into Japan next week, just bring a raincoat if you're going to be in the southern part. So we don't really know whether it's going to get up into the Tokyo areas just yet, but it looks like Hiroshima and those areas are going to get a little bit wet and windy next week. So yeah, just be aware of that. Other than that, let's see if you're going to be in Japan this weekend. Discovering Japan is going to be in the Mount Fuji area, Fuji Yoshida area tomorrow. Actually, we're going to be shooting some video out there, the Chireto Pagoda, and doing some some traveling around Oshinohakai. We actually have a Japanese-Italian exchange student staying with us here for a few weeks, and we're going to be showing him around Mount Fuji area and the Oshinohakai and around the beautiful area of Mount Fuji. So if you're in the area, hey, keep an eye out for us. And hey, and I've said this earlier today. If I see anyone wearing a Discovering Japan shirt, I promise you, I'm gonna buy you lunch. I'm gonna buy you a beer. I'm gonna buy you something because that would just totally make my day if I saw that. So if you got a second, check out the merch here. You know what? I'm gonna make a shameless plug here, and I'm gonna put it in the chat. And if you got a chance, hey, check out the merch, get a shirt, and if I'm gonna even make it easy for you. If you are coming to Japan and you tell me you're gonna be in Japan and you can tell me where you are wearing your shirt, I'll buy you lunch. So it's pretty simple. So check out the merch. Also, just be sure, if you would, just subscribe to the channel, and we would greatly appreciate that. So let's see. Let's see. I think that's all I got. Yep, right down there, right over there. Yeah, just subscribe, and we should be in good shape. But that's really all I've got for you guys. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate your comments, your likes, and everything that you guys do. You guys have been wonderful for us. I really appreciate it. And if I'll wait here for just a couple more seconds. If anyone's got any questions while we're live, I'll take your questions. But other than that, I'm probably just gonna wrap it up here. You know what? Ooh, I'm going through my panel here and then seeing what all we've got going on here to see if we can provide you with some fantastic entertainment. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. No, this isn't working. Oh well. Okay, guys, that is about it. I'm not seeing any questions coming in, so I am going to sign out. And I thank you guys for watching. I hope this has been informative for you guys, and this will set your mind at a little bit of ease before you come to Japan. You're going to be able to get around just fine. Don't worry about it. All right, it's 9:20, almost 9:20 in the evening here in just outside of Tokyo, and we love you guys. God bless you, and we will see you next time. Okay, guys? All right.